love how all the AT teams go there to fuck with them.
Yeah, it's a class thing.
What the fuck? There's a guy there?
Yeah.
I'll see him.
Nope.
He looks kind of like this.
Oh, it's you?
No, but
No,
it's
it's
different.
just that it didn't spawn.
Who just unzipped his pants?
Why are you trying to shift blame? We all know it was you. Just own it, girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
Yas, bitch.
Gray, you're louder than normal.
You're louder than normal.
That's saying something.
Probably because I'm not like sitting back in my chair with my mic on the other side of the desk.
Alright, I guess it's 5 after. We can go
Who's
ahead
Mike?
and get started. So what I wanted to do today, stand by 1 sec, I'm just putting one more guy down, is just go over a couple of things as far as stuff we can and can't do, a couple things as far how we're gonna not fucking stand in the open and try to revive people. The big thing on that is make sure we are fucking pulling people back, using smoke. Obviously, use smoke on the person that's down. Don't use it on... Excuse me. Use smoke on the person that's down. Don't... So if there's a guy down, like, say we're... I'll probably red bat either for this one from me. Throw a smoke on him. Don't throw it out by the 3 little bushes out there by the helicopters, right? So you're not obscuring lines of sight. You're just putting smoke on the person that's down, and not cutting the entire squad off from being able to see things, because everybody in a weapon squad tends to get a little pissy when they can't see things.
I don't think that's just weapon squad. Sorry.
It's, yeah, but you guys are a lot angrier than everybody else when you can't shoot stuff.
That has nothing to do with shooting stuff. That's just a life choice.
I feel attacked.
Whatever. Anyway, I don't really care. No, anyway, just remember to use smoke, remember to pull people back, and then the other thing I just wanted to go over, and Sergeant Rainey, you can chime in if you want, is the best way I've found so far to get people up when I've done CLS from other squads is obviously bandage first, push CPR. If they still don't get up and they're in pain, then start pushing drugs. The CPR takes around 10 seconds to get somebody up. So if you push CPR and then give them morphine, usually as soon as, and I know morphine pushes CPR as well, but if you push morphine after the CPR, they're usually, the CPR will get them up, but if you push morphine, then they'll come up with no drugs. So if you're CLS, that is something that just can help that person a little bit, and it'll also get them up with no pain. I don't know if you got anything you wanted to add to that, Sergeant Rainey, but...
Not really at this point. Thanks, Sarge.
Yep. So that's just something to keep in mind. So as soon as you get them bandaged up, push that CPR, fucking get them up. The other thing I wanted to go over today is I haven't done the demo with you guys. I think I've told you guys about it, but with our HE rounds, with Moz HE rounds, we can now engage into... Hang on, this is actually bothering me. Fucking flagpole is just bugging the shit out of me.
That's right.
We
Festivus
can...
is canceled.
We can actually engage into buildings now. So that was the next thing I wanted to just do a quick demo on. And then we're gonna, for the rest of the training today, I figure we'll work on just taking a small town, keep working on the teamwork aspect. If you haven't read the op board tonight, it's a mounted patrol. We all should know how to do that. Looks like we got a non-armed Vic, so only one person's gonna have to drive it. That'll probably change to an armed Vic, but if you haven't read the op board yet, please do so. But I wanted to go over a quick demo on how the Moz works, or not the Moz, but just any AT in general. This is enemy AT as well as our AT, the new fragmentation effects that came in about
I'm all
4 or
over it,
5
dude.
weeks ago that I haven't showed you guys. So go ahead. I believe it's demo. Yeah, it's called demo. So go ahead, take the flagpole to the demo area.
Moment shine, Rainy.
Spears on deck.
I'm here.
Bravo on ground.
Charlie, sir. Oh, this is a nice spot. This is a nice picnic spot.
Telling secrets.
It is.
Just had a
this is
picnic right
nice.
down there.
Yeah.
Got a little frisbee in here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Super
Super nice.
long.
Oh man, there's look a little canoe we could do.
Wait.
I guess I'm the only one who's, gonna fucking follow procedure. It's fine.
Wait, what are we doing?
Go long.
Alright, Cannon, pull out your mods really quick.
All right.
And then tell Thompson to go long.
So if y'all come over here,
Hey guys, sorry I've been gone for so long. Just really struggling to get shit to work, but I think it's all functional now, so.
so just come over
Doing
here,
the
you
training
can
this
see inside
afternoon, and then
building.
we've got the FTX tonight.
Along buildings, just stand like up on this ridge line.
So you can turn.
Either side, guys. Not
So
behind.
if you haven't seen it yet, I'm just gonna fire a fucking round at the side of it.
Oh boy.
You should be able to see what I'm talking about.
Earplug check.
Good call.
Look, I'm over with a medic.
So this is an HE round.
Notice how Sergeant Lyon is standing in the open.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, that was cool.
So did everybody see that? How it fragmentates through the fucking building? Sorry if you...
Did you shoot it on the outside or the inside?
The
on the
outside, that
ins-
was hitting the outside
outside.
wall.
Then, okay, yeah.
A-firm, sir.
So fucking, that's something... Wow, I'm fucking hurt.
Did you drop some duders in there?
Hang on just a second. I know I didn't give you a lot of warning on that. So that's something that, just to keep in our back pocket as far as something else we can do when we have, enemies inside buildings. So that was an AT round. AT rounds do the exact same thing. They fragment through the building. They don't blow up as big from what I have tested. Sorry, I'm going around trying to get everybody to dock.
So would this be a situation where we would need clearance to use an HE round on the outside of a building?
So if we know it's occupied, we can do something that the grenadiers can't. We can actually shoot right through the wall. So yeah, usually it's gonna get called for, but if you got a building, you know there's 3 or 4 or 5 people in it. Like if you see them run in it, just fucking smack the outside of it. Especially these buildings in particular are really nice because they're big open buildings. So you can just smack the outside wall of it, and it'll. If guys ran in this door, shoot this half of it, and you'll fucking almost always hit them with the fragmentation. You might not necessarily kill them, but you'll wound them. The other thing to keep in mind with this is, and I've done it a couple times while I was air-easing other squad. Actually, I did it to Thompson when I was air-easing a different squad's training. Is if you're sitting inside a building, you're not safe. The enemy RPGs do the same thing. So simply running to a building to find cover doesn't necessarily mean. I mean, it is cover, but Corporal Thompson will fucking tell you if you're sitting inside a building and it gets hit with an RPG, you are going to go down. So even in a building, if you're firing out of it, try to keep some semblance of spacing. This is something they added. I believe it was with this map pack when we started the FTX cycle. They added, or Ace, the big Ace update when Ace Medical and all that came out. This got added where the fragmentation actually goes through the walls now. So this is something I just want to make all you guys aware of, because, like I said, it's a good tool for us because we have AT and HE rounds. We don't use our HE rounds a ton, so it's a good way to use them. But also it's something to be aware of with what we're going to be doing today, where we're doing a little bit of MOUT. That just because you're inside a building doesn't necessarily mean that you're safe from RPGs or anything like that. So if you're in a building, if you're taking cover from an RPG, yes, a building is good. They can't see you. But the better thing to do is if you're taking cover from the side that like I shot from, so from the east side, is to actually get around behind it on the west side. It's not, from what I understand, or from what I've read, we're still not going to be dicks as Ares operators and like, yeah, we know there's a guy in there, we're just going to shoot an RPG at it. But if another squad or somebody else runs around the front and they decide to shoot an RPG at it, which is how I've seen this happen like 3 or 4 times now, we'll shoot what'll usually happen is the Ares will shoot at the guy he can see, hitting the building over their head, and you will go down if you're inside the building. So, obviously, RPGs always suck, but it's just, there's not that element of fucking perfect security like we used to have when we jumped behind a solid wall. On the flip side, though, if we see 2 or 3 or 4 guys in a building, or if we find a building that's occupied and we know it's occupied, AT teams, you guys can fucking just sling an HE around at it, and it's as good as, it's actually better than using a grenade launcher. So that was the quick demo I wanted to just give you guys, because I hadn't done it yet. I hope everybody saw it, and I didn't hurt way too many people.
Only emotionally, Sergeant.
Perfect. That was the goal. So, what we're gonna do today, since we got an FTX tonight, kind of planning on a little bit shorter training. I figure we've done a lot of fire maneuver that's really been coming along. Actually hasn't really been coming along. It actually has looked really good to the point where I don't really think we need to practice it this week in particular. But we haven't done is Mout in quite a while. So I figure if you open up your maps and look up to the north half of the map, the town of what the fuck you say it, Beaverbach or something?
Biberbach?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Y'all can see the mark, right?
Affirm.
Roger that.
Yep.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is insert to the north, come down through the trees, clear that town out. There's another area that I didn't mark. To the east of it, it's now marked, that may also be occupied. Also, we don't know what's in this little area. But what we're going to do today is just insert to the north of it in the trees like we normally would. Come at it from kind of a concealed position. We'll work our way down to the south and just go through clearing that town out. If we have time, we might head east further to the town of Herschel, or whatever the fuck that is, with the other marker on it that I just put up. And continue through there. But that's what I just want to work on today, is just some Mout, room clearing. So
Sergeant, are we doing the dot method, Sergeant?
dot method.
Yeah, where the buildings are dotted.
Numbered.
Numbered?
Yeah, whatever. Same thing.
If you want to wait another 20 minutes to step off on the live fire for me to number all of them.
No, it's okay.
So yeah, so big thing with building clearing with this AO is make sure you're taking the number of people that you need to clear the buildings. So Mout's not something we do a ton of, but when we do have to do it, Corporal, standby Corporal. So when we do it, especially with this map with Cham, I think I've gone over this before. Make sure if it's a 2-man clear, 4-man clear, if it's a 6-man, if it's a big building, grab the people that you need, recognize it, grab the people you need. If you need the whole fucking squad there, call for the whole squad and hold it unless you're taking fire from it. Corporal Thompson, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to show kind of what Spears was talking about. There's a faster way to do it, if you don't mind.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so all you're gonna do is if you guys look at Bieberbach or what the hell we're calling it, right? You're just gonna do one of these, right, and one of those, okay? And then you just basically make this like A, B, right? So that you know if you're, over here, you're engaging the B side of the town, the B quadrant, right? Or if you're inside of B and you're getting engaged from A, it's an easier way to split it up. You would do that with squads actually is how you would do that, or platoons even on an objective that big. But we could do it with fire teams as well. And so that's just the way to do it if you're doing your own stuff in the future. We don't have to run it like that, Sergeant Bird. That's how we do shit, in the real world on the fly. Is you just quadrant it up and then you start divvying it out. Like, hey, you got Alpha Quadrant, Bravo, and then like if we take Alpha and Bravo, then we're pushing into Charlie and Delta.
Right. Yeah, so what I actually love is what Havoc 2's been doing, which I think was your suggestion, was the actual numbering of the buildings when you're planning on it.
Right. That's if you have the time. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. So I actually do like that, so we'll actually fucking throw that in. I deleted all my shit because I'm stupid.
We don't think you're stupid, 3-4.
Yeah, you do.
He doesn't necessarily speak for all of us, just for the record.
But yeah,
So-
that's how you would do it live. If you were...
Yeah, so actually, I actually like that because the way we normally do it in squad training is we'll try to go in and pick a direction, right? Like we get our toehold, and then obviously in real FTX / operation whatever, we wouldn't ever take this as one squad because it's a big town. But when we do this by ourselves, we usually come in, say we come in, hit the A side, and then we decide to work counterclockwise. So you go from A to C to D to B. So we'll actually use that. It's a good way to keep directions moving. So yeah, any questions? The big thing I want to just see today is through the forest. I want us to keep up the fucking fire and maneuver. And the other thing too is the last training. I don't know if you guys might not have seen it because you weren't the eye in the sky, so to speak. But our fucking spacing got really, really good after I told all of you that I was going to try to kill you at every opportunity. So keep that, like, if you know what we did, team leads, last week, like what you guys were doing different, I'm not sure what it was, but our spacing was amazing through that entire thing. Like, everybody was spread out, not to the extent of unable to support, but like from this rock to the other side of the building back here, right? Spaces like that. Or halfway, 50 to 100 meters, right, between teams, and we covered a ton of areas. So once we get into the mount portion, obviously that's going to go out the window, but as we move in, try to keep that up, because that was something last week that really just, both on the ground and when I was looking at it from the top down, when I was putting guys down, it was really good. Like, that's what I want to see. So we're not expecting civilians. What I want to do, there will be some light armor. And like I said, what I want to do is just throw us into it. If we need to stop, we'll stop. And just go through this, get some practice clearing buildings, practice working together as the individual fire teams, and go from there. Anybody questions, comments on what we're doing? Spears, good.
Thank you, Sergeant. I just have a quick question. I'm sorry to do this to you, Sergeant Lyon, but I didn't get the opportunity to try to pick up the Maws off of somebody when they were unconscious. I was wondering if you could just do that real quick so I can make sure that I can do that.
Yeah, I'll rape Cannon today since he's...
Fair enough.
Hey, wait, come back, Cannon! Come back. it's your turn.
Maybe
That's
he'll
right.
miss.
Take
Just
it like
say
a
you're
man.
into it.
Maybe he'll miss.
Just say you're into it. It'll fix everything.
Like a firing squad
I'll
right
feel
here, just lined
uncomfortable.
up.
Call him daddy.
God.
Oh.
Oh.
So, it's an ace interact, you said?
Yeah, it's Ace Interact.
On anything in particular?
Yeah, so you have to go.
like-
Open inventory. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to go like you're gonna try to get in the medical menu through the interactions, and then
Oh,
open inventory.
Sergeant, he's got porn in here.
So I can see the Moz. What do I do? Drag it out and put it on the ground and then grab it?
on the ground, and then you can
Yeah,
pick
look,
it
now
up.
it's here.
And you have to take the ammo too. I think it'll give you the ammo. It'll unload.
That is very tedious. Why am I... This bush is eating me. Get out of the bush.
Because you look like a fucking snack, Private.
Where'd it go? See,
got
somebody got me all twisted up.
Right there.
It's not. It's on Thompson's back.
Dead body.
What?
Yeah, I see it.
Wait, what?
Thompson has it.
Why do I have
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Bug fix!
I see it on your back, yeah.
It's on Thompson's back.
Yeah,
There's
we-
another
too.
one lying here. That
Yeah, now me
Sergeant
and
Bird
got
used.
that one. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. So,
Shit.
so this also is a way that we can get 3 Mozes.
Alright, hey, Sergeant Bird, I have that recorded, so...
Well, no, isn't that the one that Bird had?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The one on
Private
the
Bull
ground.
pointed
The
that
one
out.
on the ground was the one that I was. I just dropped mine when I was doing the demo on how to shoot the building.
Oh, that's where it came from. Okay.
Yeah, that's where the extra one came from.
I'm missing a
What?
heat round
I didn't take it.
in my wallet.
and your innocence.
Yeah.
All right.
Just put it in my backpack.
Thank you, sir.
And his V card.
Yep. No problem. So,
I'm saying
anybody
that.
got questions on what we're gonna try to do for the FTX portion of this?
Thank you, sir.
Negative, Sergeant.
Can I just make a suggestion on the route?
Fuck yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I think our best bet's probably from where we start off. If you can see my little thing on the map, my little
Hey, firm.
is just kind of down this way to keep in that tree cover because that keeps us blocked from anything that might be over in this left side. And then we can advance either through these buildings or around here if we don't think these are too occupied. But we can kind of move through trees / backyards down through here.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna try to use the tree cover as much as we can. Obviously, it'll depend on.
Contact.
Will depend on whatever we end up getting into.
Sergeant, you haven't heard
no
anything.
plan survives first contact unless, of course, you glued your butthole shut first.
You haven't heard anything about them taking away our daggers tonight, have you?
Not yet.
Oh, is that going to be a thing?
It might be.
It's been taking place in various trainings. I think Havoc
I like
puts
that
you in
idea.
training.
I would get in the habit of not keeping it up if you do use it.
Yeah, it is kind of a game changer if you've been. I did that last FTX, the alpha when we filled in.
I'd prefer not playing with it, honestly. Just like using a compass.
Oh yeah,
Then don't.
Just gotta
You
keep
don't
an
have
eye on
to.
everybody. That's
Well,
the biggest
no,
thing.
I mean, I'd rather see everybody not do it than just myself.
Right. Well.
Wow, you're the guy that spits on the pizza for everybody.
Well, it just adds more dynamic to the game, I think, in my humble opinion.
You haven't been there for the FTX.
Yeah.
We've done 2 FTX cycles since I've been with the unit where we've done no.
Nobody carried
No
them,
GPS.
and it sucked.
Oh, really? How so? Well,
It
anyway,
sucks.
we
'Cause
can
you don't-
discuss it later.
So yeah, so the downfall, like you guys can't see it. It doesn't affect you guys that much, but we can't see where all the other squads are.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay.
It's just everything slows down a lot because you're having to
Yeah,
call out like
and
I'm at this grid. You have to check the map. They got to resection and section to
Yeah,
find
and
themselves.
spacing goes to shit because everybody's up each other's asshole because you can't see. If you can't see each other, you don't know where everybody is.
Okay.
So
So I'm
it's-
guessing this is majority. Majority will win then, I'm assuming.
It's interesting when we do it because it's like it's doable. It's not that we can't do it. It's just it really changes everything and slows everything down.
Okay. Point noted.
But on the other hand, you should know how to fucking operate without it. So I
From my
pers-
Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Sergeant.
personally hate it because I don't know where everybody else is. Go ahead, Sergeant.
That's from my personal perspective. In the real world, I can look at my colleagues that I work with every day from 50 meters, from with them facing away from me, and tell you who they are, just by their body size, their shape, how their movements, stuff like that. That doesn't happen in Arma. It's just we need the additional aids to replicate to replace what we're losing because we're sitting in front of a computer screen and not doing this in real life.
Yeah, that's the big, and it's like, if you use ShackTac or something like that, like that's the reason people use that is so you know it's your squad. It's not necessarily so you know that there's people around you. It's that you know when you see a color, hey, those are my guys. They're the people I'm with, so I'm in the right place, right? So, but it's something that y'all should be ready for because as much talk as there's been about it, I'm sure we're gonna end up doing it at some point where we don't have daggers, and it does really force you to keep your eye on your battle buddy, and then also keep your eye on the other teams. So where you're a 2-man team, fucking making sure you can see, if you're alpha, making sure you can see delta, and if you're, delta, seeing alpha and whoever else you're supposed to be with, so that you all stay together. It really changes that because you can't just pull up the fucking dagger and figure out where everybody's supposed to be. And people do get lost. It's silly how many people end up mixed up with squads. Not so much weapons because we're a little bit easier to spot with the backpacks and the big guns, but how many people end up with a different rifle squad than they're supposed to because they can't recognize who's who.
Yeah, I had that issue in the first op when I fill in. I didn't have any of the ShackTac stuff, so for like 2 hours I was constantly getting lost with other squads.
Yep. So it's something we shouldn't rely on. They're aids, right? So don't try not to rely on them, but if you use them as such. So yeah. So any other questions before we step off?
Yeah, I have one.
Send it.
Thanks, Sergeant. Hey, Private Mackie, can you put that heat round back in my backpack?
Oh, do I have it? Hold on a minute.
The hen caught in the fox coop.
Wait, I
Is that
don't
a
have
saying?
one.
Is that some kind of Ohio thing?
It's fox.
The fox.
in
I don't
Chicago.
have one.
What would a hen be doing in a fox? There is no fox.
Fucking all the chickens.
Yeah, I want a fox.
Why
scoop.
only have one? We only have one rooster.
I think it might be a bug or something.
You're my rooster.
Yes?
Say that.
Do you see it there?
I see it, but I can't grab it.
Roosters
No,
are
No,
I
That's
don't
the
see
bug.
it. What happens if I put
That-
my
that's the-
bag
that's
on the
the-
ground?
Yeah, Red Path. Why do you have
That's
22
the Red
magazines?
Path.
Yeah, Red Path, come on.
What the fuck?
Try to see if you can take it now.
Fucking spicy Goomba over here.
That remains to this day one of the funniest and cringiest moments of my life.
When Red Path fucking told Brewer to fuck off.
One more solution here. Put your bag on the ground,
Nah,
bird.
just
Put your bag on the
just leave
ground.
it. I
and
got
pick
an
up-
extra.
okay.
I got an
Do a
extra
rain
one.
dance. Sacrifice a goat.
So I have no extra ammo for
Put
you guys now,
blood
but
on the lintel above your doorway. So God
there you
can
go.
go.
That's
Thank
cool.
you.
If Cannon just says heat round, you can hit it with a lightning strike.
Yeah. Yeah. So
We're all
that
just
is
fucking LARPing.
so
Lightning
that
bolt.
is that.
Lightning bolt.
Hang on. Shut up. So that is a thing that does happen. Actually, I'm kind of glad it happened. Where if you take supplies and use them, or don't have them, or drop them, or do something, for some reason it'll show up that you have it, and it will not fucking actually be there. So if you can't grab something out of somebody's bag and they tell you, nope, I don't have one, it's because they actually don't have one. So that's something else to remember. So, anything else before we step off?
Thank you, sir.
Negative, Sergeant.
Negative.
Alright,
Negative.
go ahead, lock and load. There's a teleporter flag thing. The waypoint should be step off. Full security when we get there.
Spears on the deck, looking east.
I'm through.
Bravo on ground. Looking east.
No, it's my spot.
Looks like there were 2 step-offs there. I apparently went to the wrong one. Yeah, that step off to the streets.
Step
Alright, Charlie's here.
Delta's here.
Alpha's here.
Mike's here.
You on ground?
Roger. Yeah, somebody got overzealous when they put the flagpoles down. Alright, 3-4, let's start heading south.
Get ready to move. Disregard.
Get ready to move. We're gonna push south.
Let's try to stick to the west side of the MSR.
Try to stay on
Team
the
one,
western
you wanna
side
take
of the
point?
MSR.
3-4, do you want us in one of the big squad wedges?
We're moving south.
Crossing.
Follow behind Alpha.
Last man, Thompson.
Charlie,
Copy.
be firm. Will form up on me.
Alright, Team 2 will be on the left.
Forming up off of 3-4 with a squad wedge.
Alright, we're gonna form up in a big squad wedge. We're gonna be on the left side of it.
Just
Alpha's
follow
waiting for you.
behind
Copy.
Alpha.
Copy, I'm moving. Gonna try to use the tree cover 3-4 to approach undetected.
I'm on your west side trying to stay in the trees.
Yeah, copy.
Shifting a little further west, give Charlie some room so they're not plugged into the road.
Yeah, we're moving farther and farther away from the road here, so we're actually good now.
Copy.
We're gonna hold this heading until actual tells us to turn in.
Copy.
Where you at as far as the wedge?
I'm on your left side.
Okay, got eyes on you. You're behind the bush.
Oh. You have your dagger?
Negative.
Oh, okay. So you're practicing without your dagger.
Confirm.
Okay. Maybe that'll be a surprise tonight.
If it is, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm turning it off.
Okay, just keep an eye on who you're with. You should be with the guy with the big gun.
Listening to you guys chatter is cute.
Mackie, if you're tapping down the line,
I can hear you, Thompson.
He told yeah. Copy that.
We got a radio tower up here. We're gonna let's go up to it and just do a quick short halt. There's another road.
Bravo, copy. Charlie copies.
I got guys.
Delta copy.
Contact.
On the road, south.
Alpha's moving close to the radio tower.
Stay firm, moving to cover.
A little bit east. Yeah, copy. Bearing 132 on the MSR.
Bravo. Charlie shifting a little east to get eyes up the road, but not going to cross the road.
I got 4x squad size element down the street bearing 198.
Yeah, we got a squad-sized element all the way down the road to the south. They're about 500 meters still.
I just put a bunch of 7.62 in it too.
Alpha's Delta.
Yeah, Delta, shift around to this hill, trying to focus on the stuff to the south.
Yep, Roger.
Hey, we got a fire team moving to the west side of the
Yeah,
MSR.
keep maneuvering east Alpha Delta. Let's mop these guys up.
Alright, that fire team that was to the south down the road about 500 meters has now pushed west into the trees. They'll be coming up through the trees from our south.
Reloading.
Copy. I'm pushing up with Doc to Alpha's position. Charlie Bravo. If it looks good, start pushing up to engage that second fire team.
Charlie's pushing.
Try to stay on the west side of the road.
Yeah, Team 2, recommend you peel around our west. We're holding down the east and the south.
Copy. Alright, so shift farther
Bravo,
into the
Delta.
woods to get behind them.
Copy, move.
Disregard, Bravo.
Bravo, we're going to continue our peel behind them to the southwest. Bravo.
Alright, we're gonna
Charlie Bravo, they're approximately bearing 186 on the MSR, approximately 300, 400 meters down. Keep healing.
The other team is pushing on your west.
Copy.
Just hold
enemies that were
There's a
engaged will be
dip down
the
there. It'll be up about 100, 200 meters.
They're at the intersection.
Yeah, affirm.
They're at the intersection of these two roads.
Bravo copies.
I'm on your left side.
Pretty thick trees up here. We cannot see the intersection right now.
Frag out. Oh, bad frag, bad frag, bad frag.
Bad frag.
Get down, get down, get down.
That grenade go off for you guys, alright?
That was a bad frag. I think we're good. You okay?
Oh, Bravo's gonna need
From Bravo walked right into it.
Also, guys, on the opposite side of the road, bearing 134.
Alpha's already out.
Frag out.
Bravo, keep locking down that intersection. We're looking across the road.
Copy that out.
Mike, if you get
Mike, if you get a minute, I need you to push my pause.
I'm here. I'm right
Team
behind
2
you.
has eyes on the intersection. Looks quiet.
I'm right
Is
behind
Mike
you.
who's I? I is Bravo, and Mike is you.
Just shifting over to the left side of the road, or right side of the road.
Delta, let's keep going down
Copy.
towards the intersection a bit more.
Yeah, keep pushing on the edge of the
Yeah,
tree
right.
line 3-4.
Alright, we're in front of everybody. Just hold up. They're coming. They're coming.
Copy. I'm watching out west. Make sure we don't snuck up on.
Charlie's Bravo, did you push across the road?
A-firm, I'm on the west side of the road now. I have good eyes up both directions from the intersection, east and south.
Bravo copies, pushing in.
We got Delta clearing the intersection. Alpha's looking down further, see if there's anything else.
Copy. Once it's clear, Alpha Delta, let's keep pushing west. Looks like our best crossing point's approximate bearing 250 or so.
I was gonna see if you wanted to continue south.
This Alpha, I have at least
But I
one
can't, I can
team size south at the next intersection moving to us.
Copy. Let's push down the edge of the tree line.
Alpha's Bravo, I have no eyes.
Yeah, keep pushing around to my west.
Team 2's moving south.
We're gonna push south and engage those contacts.
Got that wrong.
Bravo, bearing 177.
Got him. Reloading.
Alright, I got no more thermal hits out there, Alpha Delta. You guys see anything?
Delta, you see anything?
It's Delta negative.
Thank you.
Alright, Alpha Delta, pick it up. Let's start heading west. There's another tree line. We can see it from here. If we head west in this tree line, it'll keep us in it. We're only gonna
Bravo,
cross about 50 meters.
Be ready to push west.
Team 1, if you want to peel behind us, we're set up to cover.
Yeah, we're moving.
I got one.
Charlie, if you want to patch up
squad,
the
169. Reference tracers.
That's on.
Charlie's engaging. You got these guys, Spears?
I was looking down west into the other tree line. I'm eyes on.
Team 1's moving west now.
Copy.
Wait a minute, drop some ammo in my bag.
Are they moving west of the trees? They're getting across this field.
Alright, Team 2, let's start picking it up. Looks like those guys are down. Let's go ahead and
Bravo, copy.
cross approximately Alpha's position there. Alpha Delta, push a little south.
We're gonna push.
Yeah, we're gonna hold right here for you guys to cross.
286. We're
Team
across
two
the
moving.
road behind Team 1.
Team 2's ready to cross.
Go ahead, push across that next tree line to our
Moving.
southwest.
Go ahead and push across the next tree line.
Bravo copies.
Make sure you get your space.
This is Team 2. We're set here.
Roger, we're moving.
push
Team 1, pick it up.
northeast and northwest into this definitely.
Move it.
Looks quiet west.
Yeah, I'm obscured all the way south.
Team 1's gonna take the lead south.
Yeah, you firm. Team 1, take point. Due south, heading.
Yep,
Can also.
We're getting a squad column coming through these trees. Town
Maybe a
should be
squad
just on the
column.
other side of this tree line, so just push up, and I know it's going to be a little
Just
thick,
wedge
but
off
do
Alpha.
the best you can to pathfind through it.
Copy that. If we go straight south, we're gonna hit 2 buildings in the woods. We're gonna take that as a rally point.
Copy.
Alright, Charlie's moving.
Shots.
Southwest.
Like southwest.
Yeah, it sounds close. We're gonna keep pushing up through this draw.
Copy. Turn it southwest once you can. Once you're in a good position to do so, let's try to figure out what just shot at us.
Doing a time now.
Okay, yeah, there's guys in this tree line close. I can hear them shooting. Yeah, Bravo Charlie, do the same thing. Turn southwest, you're heading right into them.
Team 2 copies.
Direct west of Alpha's pause.
Alright,
Fire
Team
team
2's
close.
Team 2's gonna maneuver west to get on their flank.
Yeah, you're from there about 50 meters in front of the 3-4. Just on the backside of some defilade.
Bravo, can you move west with us to flank?
Yeah, A-firm, we're on our way.
My AD,
You turn it south right now, Charlie, you should run right into him.
My AD's gonna need Mike, but I'll come with you guys.
Copy, don't rally on my position.
Copy that.
Dropped one. See any other ones?
Go ahead and
Negative.
push the 3-4 position. Mike's there, he'll hear you.
We dropped one, I'm sure there are more.
I'm gonna keep pushing up this defilade on the west side.
I was gonna move uphill a bit more, just to your south.
Here's, I'm on your left.
Copy.
Where's the lion at?
Delta, you want to move with us?
He's slightly upslope.
Bravo, where's your assistant?
Currently it's with 3-4. Delta's with you.
Team 1's encountering some buildings. Team 2, we gotta hold here.
Hey, contact close.
Who's engaging what?
We're getting engaged by a machine gun from the west.
can't see
close
it.
to the street. We can't see him yet.
Team 1 is just taking a peek inside these buildings. We're gonna keep moving west after this to support Team 2.
Team
Team 2
2's
just got engaged directly to our front.
Copy that.
Dropped one times.
Should be good.
yeah, they're west and south down along the ASR.
Team 2, recommend we move in line down to the south.
Yeah, Roger. Are you ready to move now?
Moving.
Alright, Team 1's moving south.
Coming up behind you.
Charlie, this is Bravo. I'm reconsolidated. I'm ready to move.
Copy. Let's give them to the count of 10. We'll move out. They're still back by the houses off to our east.
Okay, on you.
Try not to get shot so much.
I don't see anybody down there.
Yeah, there was only 3 or 4 folks down there.
They're spinning in circles like they're clearing those buildings, so...
I got enemy moving through the tree line. 2.
What direction, Rob?
258.
Trying to move up on your
100
south.
meters. I only engaged in down 1 times enemy. I don't know what the size could be. Probably a buddy team.
Team 1's gonna move more to the south and start sweeping the southwest.
Yeah, Team 1 is getting in front of us. We should start moving south.
Bravo copies pushing south.
Was that a single contact you engaged, Bravo?
Yeah, A firm. Didn't see any other enemies with them.
Copy, yeah, let's push south then. I'm guessing that was a mop up from the squad.
On you.
Yeah,
Okay, Forever got one-time shooter 172, about 200 meters out near the road.
Yeah, we're starting to get into the town. Got him, Delta.
Yeah,
Team
Roger,
one's
we
gonna
dropped another.
Push around.
Charlie, this is Bravo. You want to keep pushing to the intersection?
Yeah.
Make sure you don't run in front of Alpha.
Team one's pushed around the left side of the white smoke.
Copy. Try not to step on each other, guys.
Copy.
Delta copy.
Alright, Bravo, let's hold here a second. Let's scope this town.
Bravo, copy.
Hold here. We're gonna start observing the town, see if we can see any enemies moving around.
Copy.
Alpha's getting eyes out as well.
I got nothing.
Charlie, this is Bravo. That should be that northern leg. That road should take us into the actual town.
Roger.
It's looking like our best bet might be to move directly south from Alpha's position through these trees and these small buildings and get into the B section. Team 2, how's it looking from your end?
Yeah, it looks quiet. I mean, we can push in. We got our own set of buildings off here on the other side of the clearing that's to your west.
Cover that. Move on that. We're gonna peel around and come in behind you.
Sounds like it's.
Eyes on 237, maybe 400 meters. I only see fire team size.
About fire team 240, about 300, 400 meters.
Bravo has it.
Push into your position.
Copy.
Copy.
Team 2, can you hold that while we start pushing into town?
Paper.
Yeah, I vacated. We had heavy trees over here. I can't see shit.
Alpha, be advised, there's another shooter south-southwest. Not sure where he's at. He's in town, it sounds like.
Yeah, I got eyes on him.
Copy.
This is Team 2.
Send it.
We're gonna have to push west into the next set of the trees across the road to engage those guys more effectively, but that's gonna expose us to the town to our south, so.
Copy. Alpha, you got us pretty well covered to our south?
Yeah, I still think the best route is to peel around us to the east and then move to those buildings to your guys' southeast.
Yeah, affirm though, we're in contact to the west.
They're pretty far away.
Yeah, we got the south covered, and you got a smoke barrier if you can peel around us.
Copy, let's do that then. Start peeling east and south.
Alright, Team 2, peel east behind Team 1.
Bravo copies.
We get out
See
there
the,
Go Alpha.
You're gonna see the long barn buildings that we were looking at before. That's what we're talking about.
Alright, Alpha, are you gonna be able to engage those guys that are shooting at us from the west now?
Yeah, as soon as the smoke fucking clears.
Yeah, Alpha, Charlie, Bravo, as soon as you get up those buildings, clear them real quick and then set. See if you can see west. You should be out in the field where you can
There's shots from the northeast.
Team 2 copies. Yeah, keep moving. The Team 1's gonna have to cover us.
Copy.
Got a BTR down the road shooting at us to our west, bearing 243, right side of the MSR.
Stay low, stay low.
Called a BTR to our west.
Charlie copies.
Yeah, Delta's practically on my position, Charlie. He's prepping for a shot.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Hold east.
Alpha's still holding the south.
Hey Thompson, I'm hearing shots from right over this way.
Yeah, I don't see anybody though.
I'm not seeing nothing either here.
Hey for him, look for him and call him out.
Also got shots coming from our northeast.
It's Delta, BTR's down to the west.
Good shot.
We're being
Got guy.
engaged.
Team 2, northeast. We got guys uphill coming up behind us.
Roger, we're engaging.
Everybody good?
There's a single guy that we saw. Alpha, yeah, keep your assistant pointed this way.
Say again?
Alright, let's...
Charlie, this is Bravo, drop single shooter 353.
Copy. They're counting on us to cover our butts now, so just hang here for a minute.
Alright, let's, Alpha, are we done with that contact to our west?
Affirm.
Alright, let's start pushing into town, meet up with Team 2, and then start continuing pushing south. We gotta keep moving so these guys don't get behind us.
Yeah, we're moving.
Wait for them to cross, then we'll go. Actually, I'm gonna go to these concrete barriers. Oh, this is where Team 2's at. Shit.
Yeah, get out of here.
No,
Watch
it's a good
out,
spot.
watch out,
Fuck
watch
you.
out, watch out.
No, we took a couple of shots from up the road, but we're good.
Oh, fuck, I didn't see you, sorry.
Yep, get over here. We're moving south. Be clearing these buildings.
I'm gonna keep pushing on them, Duck.
Yep, moving with you.
Alpha, I'm on your right.
It's a nice spot. Bravo, why don't you hold here for a second? Spears, come with me. Let's just see what we can see from this little hillock up here.
Yeah,
Copy, moving.
We're gonna hold here for a minute while they push south. Just keep looking generally north. I think we. I mean, I engaged.
Alright, 3-4, just clear what we take contact from. Unless we start getting guys coming behind us, and we'll call out to clear everything. But
Contact from the
right now, just
town.
clear what we're taking contact from.
Roger.
More shots coming from the north.
Yeah, it's up on the road.
This is Delta, we got contact 162, about 100 meters. Looks like one times shooter.
Copy.
This is Delta, shooter's been engaged, he's dead.
3-4, this is Bravo. That enemy is pushed all the way around to our north.
Yeah, firm. I just saw one of them. You in a good position to cover it?
I mean, I can kill them if they come across the road, but I can't see anything. They're engaging you.
Roger. Fall back into us. We got a couple buildings here, and we'll just continue pushing. I think we'll continue pushing south, so we got to keep moving so these guys don't fix us.
Bravo,
Also
copy,
got contact to our south.
Alpha, this is Delta, we're gonna push to that, it's 2-story.
Yeah, Bravo's
Yeah, go for
moving. We're pushing. We're moving too.
Copy, moving.
Yep, south of this building, set up here.
Roger.
Alright, Alpha, we made it across.
Yeah, we got guys in the buildings to our west.
Come on, guys, do it.
Copy, clear them.
Bravo, watch south.
Right behind you, Charlie.
Hey, Alpha, we're gonna push to you, this is Delta.
Yeah, you're
Come
good.
on with me.
All right, Team 1. If you got eyes on those, can you walk us into them, and we'll actually go in there and start clearing.
Charlie, we're taking shots from this building right here south. Second floor up here.
Got
Holding the stairs.
all teams be advised. We got tracers coming in, approximately bearing 300. Unknown what it is.
Go ahead. Up the stairs.
Looks like a single.
Charlie's down. Hey, Charlie 2, I see Charlie's down inside this building. I need a team on me.
Bravo's pushing you.
Hey, we need to go up and up.
Flash out. Wait, one. Pushing right.
Alright, affirm, hold your right.
I got 2 down in here.
Okay, affirm, holding the door.
Alright, go ahead. Here, let me go. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna grab line.
On my position. Alpha, are you in a decent spot where you can cover?
Yeah, we're trying.
Go ahead, push across. Aggie, hold the stairs.
My system's down.
Copy. Everybody form up on Alpha. If you got casualties, bring them there. I'm bringing Doc over there to work on them.
Hey, this is Bravo. Charlie and Actual and Bravo AG are down in the house that we're currently in.
Alright, Bravo.
Say again, Doc's down.
Do you want to clear these guys?
Back where I can work on them.
You got a flash? Reloading. Alright. Go ahead.
Bravo, if one of you guys is up,
Get down.
fucking there should be CLS on Charlie's assistant if you can start.
Yeah, we're trying. Going left.
Alpha's left down the west.
Left side's clear.
We gotta clear. Going right. One room.
I'm on you.
Doc should be coming up again shortly.
Go left. Clear. 3-4's Charlie's building's clear. We're working on the
Bravo,
guys.
we cleared the house room. We're gonna go ahead and start CLS.
Alright. Just step all over me there, bromigo.
Start fucking engaging out. Figure out what the fuck's shooting at us.
Alright. Sorry, you took a couple shots to the forehead. You'll be fine.
It's Alpha. I think I dropped whoever was shooting those traces to the northwest.
Do we know where they are on the northwest?
Mike, this is Charlie.
Said it.
Charlie and Bravo AG could probably use you. On our pause.
Copy. Move to your post. I'm now.
Be advised, the guys that dropped Doc are somewhere to the west. I got one of them, but I don't know. It sounds like there's more.
Hello.
We're also getting shot at from our northeast.
Yeah, I've been bandaging him, but he needs love.
Hey, Mackey's gonna need morphine, but he should be coming up.
Yeah. Let's keep west.
Coming out.
Looks like they're moving
Yep,
over there.
sorry.
Alpha, this is Bravo. What's the status? What are you engaging? How can I assist?
I need
Trying to clean up the northeast.
Copy. Watching south.
Yeah, I'm outside the building.
This is Delta. We're doing the best we can.
Hey, Mac,
West.
what are you putting cover here? Mackie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Make
Charlie,
sure
back
you're
up.
cover something.
Mackie, come outside.
Can't see him.
Okay,
You good?
hold on.
I'm good.
What's upstairs look like? Could we have eyes?
It's all clear.
Yeah,
I don't know. We came down here for you.
let's have a quick look.
Ooh.
We got guys
Moving
to our
up.
south as well. It sounds like I can't see them
I can't
from
get
this
inside.
second story.
Alright.
Yeah, no eyes up here.
Door,
Coming down.
man. Door's right here.
Wow.
Team 1's gonna peel around your east, keep
Alright.
moving south, team 2.
Whoa, behind us.
Taking fire.
Yeah, copy.
Going east. Let's go.
Alright, Spears, let's continue south.
Charlie, this is Bravo.
Copy.
You want to keep pushing south?
Yeah, we're pushing south on the back side of the building you're on.
Hey, firm.
We got shots coming from our east.
Hey, we're pushing
Shots
south on the
east.
back on the
guy that we
phone.
left
Keep
back
eyes over
there.
there. Let's move.
Close.
Get him.
Unsure.
This is Mike. I have eyes on a PK gunner stop by for marking.
I got him.
You okay?
Hey, firm.
Disregard. He charged. Yes, are you
Reloading.
currently on? There's 2 buildings.
Yeah, scratch two.
I just dropped.
You up?
The native east.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, A-firm. This is Delta. Got one time movement 3034.
Pushing over to you. Looks like we might be taking contact behind us to the east.
It's that one guy we left back there on the other side of the road, yeah. So hopefully
Copy.
when somebody drops him, we can continue pushing without having to worry about our butts.
I couldn't tell who it was. So I called movement.
Bravo, this is Charlie.
Go for Bravo.
You good to push in west here and start clearing?
Southeast.
Yeah, A-firm.
Alright, let's do it.
Hey, Charlie, Bravo would have excellent eyes, or Alpha would have excellent eyes from my pause.
In that red brick building.
Over what?
A-firm. He's looking
Everything.
right at the
You can
door.
see
He's
everything.
3 feet inside.
So we need to put a round in.
Copy.
Copy. If you're not covering these guys, make sure somebody's got eyes east. I just dropped another one
They'll
up there.
figure it out.
Alright, moving you.
They're trying to come over that hilltop. It's been single
Crossing, Bull.
contact, so.
Alpha's got it.
Alright, we're about to cross.
Probably just need an assistant on it, just somebody keeping an eye in case they start shooting at us.
Check windows. There's somebody in the doorway across the street.
Yeah, Alpha's got it.
He's in the building.
1 times at the concrete garbage thing directly to our south.
Put a heat in there.
Alright, Spears is down. Spears is down. Spears is down.
Copy.
This is Charlie, my assistant's down.
Maggie, start working on him.
We definitely have guys in these buildings here. There's somebody in the doorway there, Bravo.
I think Charlie just got dropped too. Delta, can you push down here?
That was
Delta's
Bravo,
moving.
he's down. I think they're shooting through the walls.
Alright,
Yeah, they are.
here. We're gonna help these guys clear this out.
Yeah, we got a bunch of guys down up here. They're shooting through the walls.
34 is there.
He's in this building.
Bravo.
Fuck. Delta.
That's always fun.
Fuck. He's in
Sergeant Lion. Delta, fuck.
He's in
Delta,
the screen chat
fuck.
on your left.
Alright, that's enough. Fuck. We gotta get these guys out of here. Oh, this fence is gonna be a problem. Bravo, can you get your...
Let's get over here. Let's push past these guys.
They're here.
Push.
Bravo's up, Charlie is up as well. We're just dealing with these guys.
Bring them back across the road.
I think this
Take
fence is
contact
gonna be a
across the
problem.
road south in that red brick building.
Yeah.
We just work on him here. Right arm.
Okay.
Roger, see if you can get eyes down the road west.
Here's gonna have to do.
They're inside a brick building.
Sarge, here's gonna have to do.
Alright.
Left arm.
Yeah, A-firm, I've got that brick building. I need you looking west if you can.
Is that someone down across the road, or is that someone covering us?
Alpha, just checking in.
Okay, I'm up.
That's my G.
I see thermals. Is that 3-4 down?
I'm helping.
Yep, that must be 3-4. He's the only one with thermals. Getting his head again. Put smoke on
Alpha,
him.
this is Bravo. 3-4 is down in the road.
Put smoke on him, Bravo.
Copy.
Think start, smoke, threat.
Back up.
Action, recovery, treatment.
Alright, get ready to pill on me. We're gonna
Okay,
clear this fucking
Angie's
building
done.
up.
Push morphine.
He's patched up.
Yeah, A-firm. Thank you.
Alright, I can't get
Alpha should be covering
actual
south
over
for us.
this fence, so we're
Can
gonna...
I get some more food?
Actual's back up. I say again, 3-4's back up.
Yeah, he was shooting through the buildings there. Spears is up.
Copy, Spears. Let's go around the back side of this
One down
building.
here.
Copy.
Thanks, Doc.
I'm on you. Watch that window.
Watch the other buildings. Watch the windows. There's somebody in the building.
I dropped him.
Alright.
Reloading.
You ready?
Windows look clear.
What's going on?
I'm gonna be quick around.
Here's shots.
Line ground southwest.
Section we're on.
I see you.
Anyone right?
Clusterfuck right now. We gotta fix it.
He's down.
Shots from across.
Watch in that direction, Maggie.
Alright.
Maggie,
Keep watching out there.
watch out
Alright,
there.
it's clear. Let's get in
Hold
these
here.
see if we can
Watch
look
Seems
through.
they're on the southwest, close on this corner here.
Alright,
That building's clear. We're going across the street, Spears.
Two coming out.
Copy. See you.
South.
On you.
Alpha, you can start
All
picking
right.
it up toward us. I think we're all back up.
left clear.
I got a hallway.
Yeah,
Right side's clear.
Continuing.
Stairs on your left. I'll hold the stairs. I hold the stairs. Are you good?
Alpha's picking it up. We still have sporadic contacts popping up from the north every once in a while. Just keep that in mind.
Gonna go left.
Going right.
Roger, yeah, we'll have to keep the
clear.
360 up.
Building clear coming out.
Need to keep, like I said, we need to keep moving so these guys don't.
Two out.
get
Two
behind
out.
us and fix us.
Friendlies. Two out.
Cover that. Recommend we break it west.
The intent will actually be in town here in just
Go
a
ahead.
second.
It's clear.
3-4, this is Bravo. Me and my AG are holding north currently, so if you guys want to start pushing south and west, we'll cover. Be the last ones in.
He's down.
Roger, be advised also, I just dropped a guy on the street here to our west.
The guy's in this building directly in front of me south.
West is probably occupied.
Copy.
I can't see him through the trees.
Charlie, this is Delta.
Send it.
Yeah, we're taking shots about 210 from our position. They're about 100 meters.
Yeah, we've identified the building they're coming from. We're trying to get to it now safely.
Delta copies.
Spears, let's try.
Copy. I'm with you.
You got a guy to your west as well, Delta. In the courtyard.
You saw what building they were.
Spears, you saw what building they were coming from? Show Alpha.
I just saw it's just from this nest of buildings right up here. I don't know which one exactly.
1 second.
Fucking
PKM gunner. Past the fucking thing on the right.
Did you get it?
Yeah, we got guys to our
Not
north
yet.
as well.
Copy, Bravo, pushing.
Alright, Spears, let's cross. Come on. Pushing
Right behind you. We're gonna be crossing under Alpha.
I know. He's firing off to our right a little bit. In the open part.
I'm gonna put an AG up there.
Copy.
Charlie, I'm sending my AG over to you.
Belay that. I got him. He's down.
Aw, man.
I know he was shooting me. I'm sorry.
Charlie copies.
let's say that that's all right for now. Let's continue. Buildings we're on.
Copy.
Cross.
Windows.
Clear it with them. You're good.
I'm looking for.
Bravo, this Alpha.
Send it.
Door.
This MSR that I'm set up right now, I'm
Set.
holding the south. Once
Set.
there's this building we took contact from, can you hold the north?
Negative. We are farther up to your north, engaging enemies that are trying to circle around us.
Going left.
Copy that.
Holding stairs.
I got a long hallway.
Go ahead.
Pushing closet. Going in. Going left. Clear.
Go ahead.
Back room's clear.
Bravo, be advised. I just had one also to the
Two rooms.
northwest, approximate bearing 330. Left to those pipes.
Find this.
Yeah, Bravo copy is engaged guy at
Going
my
right.
0682 or
Going right.
It's another room.
Got a room on the right. Pieing it. Crossing. Right side's clear. Left side looks clear.
Copy. It looks like it's quieted
Going
down
in.
up here, Bravo. Let's
Going right.
start peeling back into
clear.
town. Come down with Delta.
Building's clear.
Let's keep working through with Alpha.
3 out. Blue. 3 out.
Alpha, recommend you stay on the east side of the MSR, work down towards us.
Ooh, fuck. Shots close. Pop in this garage. It's clear.
Alpha, this is Charlie. Why don't we wait until that other team gets up a little closer to us?
That's what I just suggested.
3-4, this is Mike.
Send it.
That was a vehicle crewman I just killed. Have we seen any armor yet?
Hey, firm, there was a BTR we knocked out.
A firm.
Alpha.
3-4 is Delta. We're moving past you south.
Have we cleared these back up here?
Copy.
Negative.
Push in west if you can cross this street. Let's check these. Alpha, did you clear these buildings we're on? Because we just dropped
Negative.
up here.
Negative.
Copy. Let's just take a quick run by them, make sure there's nothing in here, and then we'll start heading south.
Yeah, Bravo, if you want to get the south, I'm going to hold north. Or west.
Copy that. Bravo's gonna push all the way to your position. We'll watch south.
Take the corner.
Bravo, be advised, we were getting engaged from buildings farther south along the MSR.
Bravo.
Follow me. We're gonna push up here and hold down the south.
Sounds like west.
Yeah.
This is Delta. It looks like a fire team size element west 275, about 200 meters.
Team size.
Hey, firm, I had eyes on it. Any rounds in?
Yeah, you have eyes on him?
If you want to regroup on Delta, go ahead.
Hey, Maggie.
They're pretty far away. We got Bravo right here.
Yeah, gotcha. Let's do it.
Moving to you, Delta. This is Alpha.
Spirit, stay here for 1 second. I just want to chat to Bravo.
Yeah,
Copy. Holding southwest.
Once we finish clearing up this contact to the west, let's keep our push on south. We still haven't even gotten to town.
Hey, Charlie, we got a lot of 3 stories down this ASR here. I think if we're gonna go down, it's gonna be a kill box.
Support my fire position to get us into the Bravo section of town. But it's on you if you want to check it out and see if that's how you want to take it in.
If you got a good spot, we'll use it. Like I said, as soon as we're done up here, Alpha and Delta are gonna peel back down by you, and we'll head south into town. So it looks like it's quieting down.
Single shooter. Probably that house.
Yeah, it's looking clear, Delta, if you want to start peeling.
Oh, I see where you're shooting from. Hold on, I'm gonna go tell Bravo where he is.
Yeah, Alpha
Copy.
Delta, let's start.
Hey, if you can find him, kill him.
Alpha Delta, let's start heading down south. Bravo, cover us.
Bravo.
We're gonna sit here and cover while.
Most of the gunfire over here now.
That seems like a good HE target.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, good idea. All right, I'm going to put an HE round up there.
You need a range?
Yeah, why not? And show me where he is again.
It's 120.
Alright, crossing.
It's that building right in front of us.
Alright.
You good?
This is Charlie. We're going to engage a building with HE. Clear my back last.
Copy.
Hey,
Clear.
range.
120, 120.
Clear my back last, rocket.
Nice fucking shot.
Yeah, Bravo. That should have been your shooter there.
Tango Mike.
Hell yeah, Charlie.
That was sexy as fuck, Charlie.
Keep moving. We're following Alpha.
Right? I want to do that more.
Yeah, that felt good. That felt right.
Give me your HE.
Alright, we'll do.
3-4, this is Charlie.
Alright, good.
How you doing? You steady, Mike?
Send it.
Be advised, Charlie enjoyed that immensely and looks forward to doing that again.
Roger, I saw it.
And before there was like a room full of Anne Frank civilians in there.
Alright, Bravo, you want to move up?
Roger, when Charlie's ready, I'll push up.
We're way back.
Alright, move.
Charlie's ready to move.
Follow me, we're pushing up.
Is there somebody behind us still?
This is Delta, we just engaged a drop-off pack shooter to the west inside this two-story building, about 100 meters from us.
See by that little water tower?
Copy, Delta, be advised. Doc and I are reconsolidating on
Copy.
you guys. We're also hearing gunshots northeast. Sounds like a single guy.
This is Charlie. We dropped that guy.
Thank you.
Keep eyes on that building west, that two-story building.
Yeah, team 2, if you want to keep moving down.
Taking shots from the building. West.
Yeah, Charlie, this is
Yeah,
Delta,
team
we
1's
see it.
over there.
I dropped him. It's good.
On you, Charlie, how you want to do this?
What do we? Sorry, what?
We're pushing south. How do you want to go?
What's on the back of this? Continue on the back side here, I guess.
Yeah, A-firm. We're gonna continue on the south side of this. I mean, on the back side of this.
Tubes are clear.
Copy.
I'm holding your corner.
Alright, Charlie, I'm holding this down. I don't know which one you want to make.
I'm looking long southeast.
Maybe that white building?
You gotta get across to the right.
I would just hug the side of this building.
There's a lot of buildings here.
Yeah, we're trying to unfuck the situation. Hold on.
Yeah, you're good. We have a good pivot point. If you want to try to move in more.
Into the center of town? I'd rather clear from the outside in.
Yeah, I agree with Charlie on that. Let's move clockwise along the outskirts of town. We'll take the center last.
That shooter's down.
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie got him, but it's fine.
Keep to the east side of town,
Copy.
moving south. We'll take the outskirts first, and then kind of stripe our way back up through.
We're gonna be coming in front of you.
Spears, let's take the one next door.
Copy that. I'm watching the
Be
windows.
advised to Doc's on his way back.
Careful, I hear dudes.
He had an issue.
Firm, opening door. Looking left. Alright, I got a stairwell.
Stairs going right.
Try not to get shot.
Going left. I'm holding the stairs.
Team 1's gonna keep moving south around team 2.
Going left up the stairs. Why can't I crouch? There we go. I got a door. Opening door. Going in. Short room. Reloading. I got one in here. I think he's dead. Oh, fuck, God. Okay, no, he's dead. Scared the shit out of me, though.
Go keep going, Delta.
Okay, we're good.
Opening door. Going a little right.
Going far right. Clear. I got a closet. It's clear.
Going up.
Right behind you.
Holding stairs.
Going up. Door right. Going left.
Copy. Holding right.
Clear. Closet.
We got a weird stairwell going on up here.
Team 2, this is team 1.
Send it.
Okay,
Once you're clear, Blake, break east on that building, back.
Alright, I'm gonna open this door.
Keep moving south. I'm holding down the
Short room on the right. Clear. Going in all the way. It's clear. Closet's clear.
Just got shot at. Doc,
Last
you
room.
okay?
Moving up.
A from
Oh, fuck, dude.
Alpha AG's doing.
Alright.
I got the guy that shot him, I think.
Did you clear upstairs?
This Charlie building clear coming out.
Two out. Blue.
Bravo, how you looking?
We're looking good. We just cleared the final floor of this building, but we took rounds from somewhere across the street.
Dude, that scared the shit out of me. Did you see that fucking dude just like fucking like death jiggle? Fucking messed me up hard.
Alright, moving out.
Go ahead and clear out. Said northeast behind us.
Bravo's gonna be coming out of this building. Coming up.
Yeah, guys, just peel around us to the east.
Follow me, we're gonna peel around to the east.
Cover that Alpha.
Charlie, what are we doing here?
I guess we're going
Just
east.
drop that guy to our northeast.
I don't think there's any more buildings east. I'm not sure why we're going east.
Alright.
Yeah, I got him red. He was
Move up a little bit.
Yeah,
Move up a little bit.
Yeah, let's clear this White House everybody's on. Doesn't look like it's been cleared.
cleared. Alright, let's just keep this going, 3-4. Keep peeling south down towards Sector D. We'll take the center of town last.
Go ahead. I'm on you. It's a real nice door. It's mahogany.
Alright, we're with you, Charlie. Delta
Going right. Oh, I got lots of doors, lots of doors.
Lots of doors.
Alright, I'm holding this weird hallway thing. Oh, fuck me, lion. These rooms are clear here. We got shooters outside.
It's the one story across the street. See it, Delta?
I think they got him.
Yeah, I see it, but I saw movement.
Is this clear? You good?
I'll move it west.
Clear.
Alright, I'm going up.
Is there an upstairs?
4 out. I don't think so. I didn't see a stairwell. 4 out, blue.
Go ahead and head up.
I'm out. Keep moving 3-4. I think we just hit contact. Small red brick building to our southwest.
Jesus.
Negative. It was directly to the west across the intersection we downed.
Fucking quality.
Team 2's continuing to push south. We cleared our buildings.
Alpha down one down the road near the west.
Watch them windows. Took a couple of shots, but he's down.
Follow me.
Aim for the head, Sergeant.
Charlie, you okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Frag out.
Yeah, I understand.
I like that.
He's down.
Hey, I think there's a barrel in that window right to your right there. Watch above your head, Thompson.
Oh, you dumb fuck, climb.
I might need Mike for medical when you can.
Mike, this is Charlie.
Said it. So.
My assistant needs attention.
Door.
And cuddles.
Yeah.
Opening door.
Oh, Charlie, if you can
Left side's clear. Holding the stairs.
Right clear.
Yeah, just watch generally this way, Mackie.
Roger. Go ahead, go upstairs.
Moving up. I got a long hallway on the right. Long hallway, got a door.
Bravo, we're sitting in the Delta quadrant.
Left side of the room's clear.
Side of it, watching south, so I don't
Right side looks clear, going in, going right.
As we've got your lane covered now.
Room's clear.
Yeah, we're moving time now.
Building clear, coming out.
Hey, for Charlie, come.
Peel it.
2 out.
Round these guys. Keep clearing these outskirts, and we'll push this center.
Copy that.
Like, we're not gonna get shot aside.
Team 2's gonna peel around behind us.
Yeah, they're gonna peel in front of you.
Clear, stand fuck still. And don't run in front of other people's rifles. It's generally bad.
Oh, I didn't even see you. I'm sorry, Mike.
No, it's behind you. There's a 240 you're about to run in front of.
Yeah, he'll lift and shift.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, we're crossing in front of you. I'm not going all the way around. Let's fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, Roger.
Alpha, get fucking moving then.
Alright, Team 2, then we're gonna crisscross and go southwest behind them.
Bravo copies, crisscross applesauce, pushing southwest.
I got him.
Crossing.
Southwest. Follow.
Dropped him, but there was a shooter.
Is that thing cleared? No. Bravo, you want to keep... No.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, you take a house. We're gonna take this white one behind us.
Alright, we'll take this red one. Mackie, jump this wall with me.
Watch windows.
I got eyes on.
Alright, Mackie, you ready?
There's a stairwell right in front of you.
Alright.
Going right.
Going left.
Right clear.
Ooh.
Fire from this, so let's just do it really fast.
Alright.
This is Alpha. We're getting sporadic shots from the barns a couple hundred meters to our east.
Okay, alright, pushing in. Going right.
Copy.
Too clear.
Where's that shot coming from?
I think that guy
going up.
red building.
Alright, going up. Alright.
Oh, Bravo's in there.
Taking some shots somewhere. I'm kind of scanning.
I dropped the guy in that building right there, so it might be there.
Alright.
I'm gonna clear this garage right here.
Yeah.
Clear. Alright.
The red one.
Bravo, got guys in the building to your southwest, 2-story.
Copy.
I think they're shooting.
I don't see it. Do you see it?
Yeah, copy.
First floor.
I think they're shooting out of one of these red ones here.
First floor to that building to our southwest. Right here.
Let's try to get in there.
It's in the second window from the right, the one I saw break.
Alright, behind you. Push.
Moving.
This is Bravo. I have no eyes on
He's down, but I'm hurt. Moving to cover.
Delta, we might need you guys down here. I think we're gonna need you guys down here.
Alright, I'm holding this road, but I'm hurt bad.
Mike, this is Charlie. Is that it? We could use some help if you are available.
That's a
I'm good. I can wrap myself up, it's fine.
Alright, we'll try to make our way back to you.
Copy.
Maggie?
Yeah, that was supposed to be Bragg.
Okay, nice.
What's a good thing it wasn't. Well, let's clear the building. We've got to clear buildings we took contact from.
So we can do this, right?
This is Delta.
Yeah, we can do it. I just gotta fix my legs. I'll be on you momentarily.
Charlie, this is Bravo. I'm gonna push with 3-4.
Copy. We're 3-4's close to us now.
Yeah, Bravo, keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna have to clear these big buildings. We're kind of pushing toward the center of town. Oh Jesus.
This is definitely occupied.
Alright, I'm good.
What we want to do, Charlie, when we can, is pull back south. I want to try not to get drawn into the center of town.
Copy.
On you.
We dropped the guy in this building. We were gonna go in and clear.
Copy. Let's do that real quick and then push back south toward Alpha.
Going right.
Yeah, Alpha's got this intersection locked.
Hallway.
Going upstairs.
Door on your left.
Looking west in towards town.
Going in, going left.
Yeah, you take the left.
Got it. Short room. I got 1 KIA in here. Oh, fuck! I got contact in the building behind me, shooting through the windows in the room I went in. Can you...
I'm looking.
This is Alpha. Delta's clearing the building right next to me, Tom, now. We take contact from inside it, including the 1-2.
What floor is he on?
Ground floor,
Copy, Alpha.
second from the left.
So when you guys move down...
He's down. Shot him in the head.
We gotta get this building directly to my north.
Going up.
Alright, moving with you.
Directly to your north?
Directly to my north, this
Doors
building right
both
here.
sides. Going left.
Going right.
Left clear.
Directly to your south now.
Right side's clear.
Going up.
That
Attic's
brown
clear,
two-story.
buildings are coming out.
Copy, moving down.
Yeah, you're on it.
You know what, should we scan these windows from out here or no?
Had 1 times in the front of it.
Scan them.
Nah, never mind. I just meant looking out north, but it's all good.
3-4, this is Charlie.
Send it.
Our building's clear. We're ready to receive new orders.
Yeah, come back south toward Alpha. Let's try not to get drawn into the
South.
center. We're down in
Copy.
the
Last man.
line between Charlie and Delta sections of town.
Copy.
I got voices here, and there's buildings that need to be cleared.
Alright, we're on you.
Alpha's Delta, we're clear, we're coming.
Where's Mike? Hey, Mike, can I get some love from you?
Cover that, Delta. You want to cross the street directly to our south, right there.
Alright, push across the street to the south. Yeah, Roger, we're moving.
I need that feel-good juice.
Watch that right.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm fine. Thanks, Mike.
Alright, 3-4, let's keep pushing south. Keep clearing these outskirts. We got a bunch of small buildings across the street to our southwest, but I'd rather push further out south and keep everything toward the center of town.
Charlie,
Alpha
Bravo,
copies.
Check.
Bravo, this
There's
is
a
Charlie.
guy in this fucking building. Who's
So we're gonna push directly
Spears.
south from here.
You want me to take care of it?
Position, and then start working with them.
Copy, moving.
Copy that. We're gonna.
Hey, I'm with
give
3-4,
the
pushing clear in this building real quick.
Corridor in town to come with you. Copy.
Alright, moving in. Yep.
Bravo.
I got a stairwell. Moving in, moving left.
Side of the road, just
Oh, fuck.
You just
Follow
got
me. We're gonna
dropped.
push
Alright.
back to our
That's why he went first. Yep, for flashing it.
Yeah. I'm right behind you. Just push in after the throwable goes.
Yep.
He would trick me into
Left
that.
When it goes off.
Going right. Negative, not going right.
I'm pretty sure I dropped that guy,
Fuck is
though.
this
Mike.
guy?
He must be up.
Either that or they dropped each other. There's a dead body right here.
Yeah, boy.
Moving him.
That's because I shoot him in the head.
Okay. I'm following you.
There's down to the west. This is Delta just engaged 2 times next to y'all's building. Charlie.
Still following.
Jesus
Turn
Christ,
right.
it's a 3rd story.
Right's clear.
One up.
Reloading.
Alright,
Okay.
3rd story's clear. Go get him. Go get him. Building's clear.
Go high.
Charlie, where did those rounds come from? Yeah, from got.
Working on his head.
Gotcha. I see the red brick building behind it. Yeah.
Good job, Spears. At least you shot the guy that shot you.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Could it
Alpha
be much
staying
worse?
here, holding security for 3-4 and Mike if everybody else wants to keep pushing west through town.
3-4 is Delta.
Send it.
Yeah, there's two buildings in front of you connected to your building. We had 3 guys come out of that.
That's nice. There's still another one in there. We're in this building, fucking working on Charlie's assistant.
Thanks, Mike. Fucking blood for blood, Sarge.
On your right.
Roger, 3-4, we can hold the security for you so you get him up.
Hey, Firm, he's back up. We're gonna try pushing this next one. Upstairs, fucking,
Alright, Roger, we'll take the far one back here.
Go.
Moving. Say again, Sergeant. 3-4. Right behind you. You want me to take point again?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, going in, going left. Smoking here, going right. Left side's clear. Had a room. Clear on the backside. First floor's clear.
Send it for Alpha.
Yeah, I'm holding
Moving up.
security for
First
3-4 Charlie up here for the next building. We had guys coming out of that one.
Second floor is clear.
Moving to third. Right behind you.
Left, building clear.
Oh, building's clear, Doc.
Copy. Hold my side.
Alright, Spears, let's go do the next one.
Roger that. Hey, move your fat butt, Mike.
3-4 is Delta.
Oh.
Send it.
That next building you were on, I think I might have saw a barrel stick out of the second floor.
Okay.
Alright, I got you.
Roger that.
I got an open door, stairwell.
Potential guy, second floor, stuck the gun out the window, so... be
Copy
aware of
that. Alright.
Get away from the smoke as well, too.
Yeah, Delta copies.
I'm moving Charlie.
Alright, this is clear. First floor's clear.
I'm going up.
You want me to go first?
I'll go.
Alright, don't die.
No promises. Okay, always clear.
Going in right.
Alright, Team 2,
Right
as
side's
soon as
clear.
this last building's clear, we're gonna regroup on Alpha and Delta to the south.
Alright, this room looks clear.
Bravo
Building
copies.
Copy.
Alpha is Delta. You see those traces coming out of the tree, I'm assuming?
Negative. Not anymore.
Alright, Roger. Last I saw was 150 in that tree line.
Alright, Charlie, I'm with you.
Let's
Send it.
Recommend you move
Just say it
south,
to the radio.
north of us before cutting it west. We're just cleaning up some contacts in the tree line to the south.
That shooting's coming from over there.
Copy. We are now being engaged from buildings to our north, so we're either... Do you want us to go clear those, 3-4?
Negative. Let's keep pushing into the Charlie section of town. We'll keep looping around, hit those last.
Alright.
3-4, this is Bravo. Yeah, where that smoke just landed, that's
I'm black on throwables.
Copy. Alright, Team 2, let's move south.
Bravo, copy.
What? That's east. Alright.
Report in here.
Yeah.
A little ways behind you, Charlie, catching up.
Team 1 looks clear. Team 2, once you hook around to the west, we're gonna fall in behind you.
Alright, we're falling behind Team 2.
Copy.
Walking in front of their barrels.
We can drop it if y'all want it.
Let's just, yeah, let's do it.
Whoa, fucking vehicle. I've got eyes on it. It's moving down the ASR. I can't get it. It's behind the trees. Wait one. Range to the bend of the roads, 200. They missed it. They missed it. I'm getting a new range.
East. Sounds like it's east.
Charlie, you up?
This is Delta. We're maneuvering north and east.
Charlie, you up?
Yeah, I got eyes on it.
Yeah,
It's a PTR.
200. Rocket. Go, go, go.
My pod.
Good hit.
Let's get a copy.
Dismounts. 200 meters. There's another one on the left side or the north side of the orange roof. Reloading.
Alright, Team 2, let's pick it up. Let's keep, start moving back into town west.
Bravo is currently pinned downtown now.
Copy.
Where are they shooting you from, Bravo?
Looks like west and north.
We're not taking any fire from here, so let's not bother clearing it.
Copy.
Let's get a little bit closer to Bravo.
Sounds good.
Mike, this is Bravo. Whenever we kill this
This building's close to that orange building in front of us.
Say it. This is Bravo. We're gonna need medical attention whenever we kill this guy. Copy.
Alright, Delta, what are you doing?
We were clearing a building with 3-4.
Cover that. Charlie, Alpha's moving to you. Bravo, try to stay where you are.
I got eyes on the shooter. He's in that 2-story red building, 353 from Bravo's position. Top left window.
Bad spot here.
Alpha's trying to get eyes on.
We're just in the middle of all these buildings that haven't been cleared. Just trying to look for an avenue
Copy.
approach that keeps us safe from at least one direction.
Alright, he's down. Shooter's down.
Makes sense.
God, I can't see shit.
Let's keep this sweep going to the west, and then we'll cut up there last, Delta.
Where is the
Delta copies. Also 3-4. We've got sandbags up here. So yeah, we're fortifying it.
Alright. So he wasn't in this building. Are we pretty sure?
No, I think he was in this building.
Alright, let's clear it.
Because if he wasn't, we would have taken fire moving around the other side of that wall.
Copy.
Going right.
Going left. I got weird hallways over here. Stairwell. I'm holding the stairs.
These rooms back in here are clear.
Alright, moving up. Long hallway. Alright, looks clear. I'm holding here.
I can't really do anything.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Where are you guys?
No, that's fine. Go ahead and cross and I'll go in here into my left side.
Send it.
Where are you and where are you going?
We are in a building right above you, clearing it. We thought we took fire from in here, but it might not have been this building.
Alright, A-firm, we're gonna wait at the entrance.
Well, the building, the other option is the building directly west of us. Red 2-story.
Copy, we'll push that.
Come on me, Mackie.
There's a lot of fucking windows up here.
3-4, let's keep clear. It's a lot of smaller buildings.
Just jump off. It's like a 2-foot drop.
I'm gonna twist an ankle.
I landed just fine. Maybe it's my younger and more youthful age. There you go.
Yeah. It's clear.
Alright, we're gonna go help Bravo.
This fence.
I'm on you.
Oh, we're all over here. Hell of a garage.
Where?
Right actually, Bravo's with.
Actually, hey, we took fire, like,
Copy.
danger close, 10 meters in front of us on the street. We're gonna try to frag.
Copy, Bravo.
Two shots coming from.
Okay. Alright, that tango's limited.
Alpha just took out a single contact there.
Something's going on either southwest or southeast. I can't tell.
Yeah, let's go stop in at the church, see what we can see from over here.
Copy, moving.
Check the left side, I'll check right.
Charlie, this is Bravo. We're clearing that 2-story building.
Copy. Whatever was firing from our south, I think someone got it.
Copy. I think it might have maybe been a dismount left over.
We're good.
Are we good?
Yeah, disregard.
Copy. I think it might have been a dismount maybe over here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let's not worry about it. Let's link back up with everybody else in town.
Copy. Breaking contact.
3-4, do you have contact from this bar, or you just want us to clear it out for other reasons?
Negative. We want you to secure it so we can grab a drink.
Well, it sounds like we're getting shots from it.
Top floor, check.
Shots from.
Yeah, I dropped him. He pegged me. Yeah, he was over here where I thought he was. He just was behind the trees.
This is Alpha. We had.
I took a bunch of shots. I'm well behind you, but I'm patching up here.
You okay, Alpha?
Yeah, the building on the east side, 4th.
He was in the trees directly right where I'm looking.
The contact from the first floor.
He pushed up all the way up that ASR and fucking into the trees there. I think he was that last dismount I was looking for.
You need Mike?
No, I'm good. I mean, I could use morphine, but I'm fine.
Alright. Go link back up with everybody. We're pretty far away.
Copy.
Alright, let's just keep this going north in this block 3-4.
Charlie copies.
Oh, we have people in that building in front of us?
Delta copies.
Who?
I think they're friendly. Yeah, friendlies.
Alright.
Fort Will.
Shots from across the street.
Building just to the north of the bar that we're in. We just took shots from.
Yeah, firm. Bravo's looking.
Oh, wait,
Charlie's
they're
looking.
calling it the bar.
This is a grocery store, I think.
I think it's a festival hall.
It's a bar.
3-4, this is Delta.
There's like in there, I can smell it.
Delta's yellow on 556.
It's a lot of doors.
Copy.
Yeah, Charlie, the next building.
Hey, Santiana. Charlie 2, I see Charlie's down.
Oh, this is cool.
I keep telling you, Sarge, you gotta shoot him in the head. I got you. He just bounced one off your helmet, you're fine.
Alpha's Bravo, push up to Charlie's position.
Cover that. Be advised, 2 buildings to the north of 3-4's pause. We also took contact from.
Hey, that building I think that you just cleared, Alpha, did you clear top floors on it?
Putting CPR on him, he should be good.
Copy.
We're just trying to get you some security.
Yeah, I appreciate.
Fucking don't be one of those people. Say the
Yo,
full
that
word.
shit slapped.
Is that a cigarette machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit yeets.
That shit yeets so hard.
It slaps the yeet fire.
Hey, Alpha, this is Bravo. Let your AG know.
I'm gonna drag Charlie back, just so he's out of the fire lane here.
Yeah, you can drop
back up.
There he goes, he's good now.
Delta, this is Alpha.
I could use more.
I could too, Mike, since you're around.
Directly across the road from you to your northeast, there's a
Have you used
3-story
any of your
building that
CLS
we need
stuff,
cleared out. We took contact.
On Sergeant Lyon just now, yeah.
Okay.
Roger, remove it.
What do you need?
Mostly just bandages. I didn't use Epi or morphine on him.
Clearing north.
017. Need to clear that building.
Bandaging.
We can find an
You need to go
entrance to
in
that.
front of you, walk in front of you.
You ready? Oh.
Yeah, I'm square.
Let me know when
You're back up
Let's keep the
45.
pace up. 3-4,
Thanks, Mike.
Good job.
Yep, we're good. Let's rock.
Alright. Moving north.
On you, 3-4.
Should be the next building, Delta.
That wasn't like go fast.
That one right there.
Right next to you, Cannon, here on your left.
Let's let Charlie push up in here.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie,
Thing happen.
Yeah, you did.
Right over here somewhere.
I'll take your left. You want to take the corner?
Copy, move it up.
Alright then, fine. Hello, 18556. How you doing for 506 line?
This little curve.
Alright, I got a doorway here. Are we clearing this shit?
Yep.
Alright, opening the door.
Pick up this northern.
I got a stairwell.
Roger.
Somebody clearing this with me?
Yep, I'm on you.
Alright, I'm going in and going left.
Got stairs. How big?
3-4, this is Bravo.
Left
We
side
pushed
looks
up
clear.
Almost to the Alpha quadrant, so we're just gonna lock down.
Left side, first floor is
Yeah,
clear.
copy. Let's hold on that
Moving up.
phase line as best we can while we clear the rest of this out.
Alright,
Once everybody's
left,
up on that
hallway
phase
left,
line,
no
we'll
front.
start
Okay,
pushing further north.
Hold the hallway.
Right, clear. Behind you.
I'm gonna hold stairs.
Alright, Roger, going in,
Bravo.
going right.
Gotcha.
On the left.
Right's clear.
Holding the stairs.
Go ahead and push.
Holding security outside.
Copy, we'll be out, and we're on floor 3 now.
3-4, this is Delta.
Send it.
Clear 2 stories of this building. Third story's clear, we're coming out.
Copy. I just walked in that middle courtyard quite a ways up. I wasn't taking contact.
3 out, blue.
Guessing there's not a lot in there.
Good market.
Spacing
Okay.
inward.
Charlie, I'm with you.
Delta copies.
3-4, this is Bravo. We dropped one-time shooter in the Alpha quadrant,
Copy.
directly north from our position.
Copy, Bravo.
Delta's on the back side here. Can we bounce in front of you guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
Alright.
Crossing.
Teams, get up here.
There's somebody in here.
Alright, let's start pushing up.
Do we go in?
Bravo, this is Alpha. We're gonna take
Not
this
sure
corner.
which one he is. Yeah, check.
Alright,
Go ahead.
going in, going left.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead. We got you.
Push
What are you
across.
doing,
to
you
the
evil
other side.
psychopath?
Left side's clear.
Nothing yet.
Pushing up.
Seeing how
Oh,
much
jeez.
Right. Right, clear. Go ahead. Go hallway left.
Going right.
Charlie, this is Bravo. Are we just gonna go ahead and push
Right side's clear.
A firm.
Taking contact from the building across the street.
Copy.
To our northeast.
Clear. Coming out.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Since you guys pushed in front of us, we're gonna keep pushing north. Try to get to the north side of the town.
No, just northeast.
Oh, I see him. He's
Bravo,
outside
we're
the
gonna
building.
clear this bar and wait a sec to cross it.
Copy, holding.
Oh, that's us shooting.
Copy, moving. Moving to the next doorway.
Go for it, Bravo.
A firm.
Let's go find him.
Moving. He's down the street.
He's down next building.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Yeah, Bravo, I'd say go right across the road into that little ditch and then move back to the trees.
Hang on, I might have heard some more.
God's on his street.
Copy.
Copy, push.
No, I don't think so. Go ahead.
Alright, going in, going left.
Send it.
Were you guys getting engaged in between us and you?
Negative, we had a single guy to our south.
First floor's clear.
Upstairs.
Moving up.
Going right. Right
Yeah,
clear.
this room's clear.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Is that
Moving upstairs.
from the building we're stacked up on?
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, looks clear.
No, it's gonna be the next building
clear.
to the southwest along the road. He's gonna be in the first of like the conjoined buildings.
I'll go up with you. Jesus.
First room's clear.
Copy, nearest you.
Yep.
Yeah, move back to that building.
Oh, God,
He's gonna
there's
be
a lot of
in the
them
first
here.
door.
Oh, they're
He's
in
gonna be on the southwest corner.
Alright, A firm, we're gonna make entry.
Southwest corner.
You okay?
Do you see him? I don't see him.
No.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He was behind us to the northeast.
Alpha, we're crossing in front of you.
I'm looking.
A lot of fucking windows.
Bravo, we're coming into out clear.
It looks like it might be in the next building, southwest corner.
Discard that, come on down, let's clear the next building. Delta building.
Let's go hunting. Let's go find that guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him here.
Clear all the way, clear all the way. You got 3 coming
Right
out.
behind you.
Bull, come out, I need you. Let me clear this next building.
Yeah, he's back to our east.
This is Charlie. We're gonna go hunt somebody who's firing from a building to the east. We can't see him yet.
Yeah, copy that, Charlie. Yeah, let's start making the big swing east, 3-4.
Hear him. Hear him. He's lying right here.
Got him.
We dropped one guy.
That's what he gets for saying Russian shit. Alright. Not seeing anybody else.
Yeah.
It's sickening.
Right.
So everybody's pivoting to move back through to clear back through to the east now. So we're the fulcrum here.
Alpha engaging
Copy.
1 times northeast. Alpha, check your fire to the north, guys. We're just clearing out this little hook.
This team 2 copy. We are holding until you guys finish those buildings. We can all push east together.
Copy.
We're gonna push up to Charlie Claus. We consolidate with Alpha.
Yeah, right.
This is Alpha. We're gonna hold here, wait for everyone else to push online to the east.
Yeah, I do like that. We actually don't use it, but there used to be a module that I think you could have on that when you use TFAR, the AI could actually hear you talking, which would be awesome, I think.
See him?
Negative. Don't see him yet. He's on the other side of the building there.
He's shooting.
Yep.
Well, let's push back south.
Thinking a lot of shit going on over here.
Yeah, they're all pumped up over there too.
This is Alpha. The 2-story red building to my direct east was occupied.
Oh, I see the shots coming from you. Put another HE on that thing?
Which one?
That one right there? See it? See it?
Okay.
This is Alpha. My AG is down.
There's at least one guy in there.
Yes, Charlie, gonna engage a building with HE. Clear my back blast rocket.
Blue!
Holy fuck.
Delta.
I can actually see how cold your ankles are getting.
Alright, let's start there and see what then we'll decide what we're gonna do from there.
Copy, moving.
First.
Alright, windows look good.
Yeah, my assistant's down, Bravo.
This little building, so.
I'm fending off close contact in the streets to the direct northwest tree line.
Well,
copy. Yeah, we were working our way to you, and we just saw that.
Pretend that south is clear.
Correction, me and Bravo, apparently.
Copy.
Somehow.
Left clear, going to go right.
These weirdos make me nervous.
I know. So many windows. The windows.
Charlie is
everywhere.
Delta. That building engaged with HE. They're all down.
Right? North's looking good now.
Opening.
I shot one.
There might be people in here.
Still only counts as one.
Going right. I can't get it. That room is clear. I got a room on my right. I'm going in. Going right. It's clear.
Continuing past you, left. Clear.
Is there no stairs in here? I feel like there should be stairs in here. No, I guess it is only one story.
Yeah. It's a ramp.
It's a ranch. It's a quaint ranch style home.
Bravo, keep holding west. We gotta clear this building. On me.
Let's keep moving east.
You heard shots from your right.
We can't get around the other side here.
In the building. There's still one in the building that you hit with the HE.
He's down. We took contact from this two-story brick building behind us.
I just saw something shoot at him. Maybe not the HE building, but the one behind it. I definitely saw flashes.
Firm is west of me. I'm on it, on my position.
I don't know. I saw flashes. I it could have been this one or the one right behind it.
When I get there, clear it with me.
Alright, I'm gonna clear the downstairs.
Work on you guys.
Yeah, there.
Delta rudder.
Yeah, I did that.
Nobody in here.
Alright, I think it's this building back.
It's whatever one Delta's on.
Yeah, it's the Delta's one. But he's on the second floor right above your head. Moving.
I see him. You swing up to the stairs and I'll throw it.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, pushing right.
Door on this side, on the east.
Moving you.
This is Delta. 3-4 is down in my position inside this building.
Windows look clear. Opening door.
Right side looks clear. Go left. I got a weird pass through. Alright, going in, going right. Stairs. Holding the stairs.
Left. More rooms in here. It's gonna take a sec.
This is Delta. I need somebody on my position.
Go ahead.
Alright, moving up.
Is Mike with your
I got a door straight ahead, door to the left, going to the right.
Delta, this is Bravo. Do you need us?
Taking shots from outside. Taking shots from outside.
It's Delta. A firm. I'm holding the stairs. 3-4's down in here. Copy. We're pushing.
Alpha's building's clear. We're moving down now.
It's friendlies upstairs. I got eyes on. I see him. Reloading. Wait. He's down.
We got that guy, Charlie.
Moving right.
This is Delta. This building's clear. We're coming out.
It loops all around. Don't shoot me when you come through. Alright, we're clear.
I think we were there was some fire coming from those.
Mike, this is Delta.
Send it.
Right.
I'm trying to get 3-4 out, but I'm gonna work on him right here.
Copy. What's the spot?
2 out. Oh, you're out. Alright.
It's inside this building at the bottom of the stairs.
Copy.
I'm just gonna check this wall. Oh, there we go. There.
Where else?
That was a fucky spot.
Move northwest of these sheds.
Alpha's moving northwest to these barns at Bravo's position.
Charlie's moving with him.
We're gonna be holding down the northeast.
Moving.
Alpha, this is Mike.
Send it for Alpha.
3-4 is currently done, so you're it.
Copy.
Lambs does a fairly good job of like making that kind of shit happen anyway. But yeah, it was just a cool thing to do. Where like you had to be on Whisper and stuff.
Where
It was
else?
fun.
Is it open in there? Okay.
After I see stuff.
Ooh, fucking friendly over there.
Hey, throw me down a nice little trench
Stuff it down.
sandbag right there.
think the only stuff we have left to clear other than the spread of
He
context
was
to the
dead,
north
he
are the
was
buildings
dead.
directly to the east of Delta Break in the west half of Bravo sector. That sound right?
Sounds good to me.
This is Delta, say again.
It looks like the west half of B sector is the
I had
only
a snake in my boot. I gotta step off for a second.
I think we've
Good shit.
done all this.
Delta copies, we'll meet you over there.
Yeah, we're gonna 3-4. The only area that we shouldn't have cleared so far should be the buildings direct south of
Spears back up,
Alpha
cops.
and Delta, like right on the objective marker. The north half of that quadrant, direct center of town.
Copy, moving.
Copy, moving.
Copy, Charlie's Oscar Mike.
Bravo's good.
Follow me, we're gonna push to center town.
Mike, this is Delta.
Send it.
I know I ran away from you, but I'm gonna need some pain management.
Copy, moving to you.
Yeah, you should know better than that.
You should know better than that.
You should.
Your mom.
Hey, you don't talk to me like that. I am a corporal in the United States Army.
Stairs.
Going left.
Holding the stairs.
More rooms.
Follow me, Mac.
Clear.
Anybody
side's-
got any description on those shots? Yeah, this is Delta.
Really close to Delta and Alpha.
This is Delta. It's northwest.
Right side's
down
clear.
the street. What? My AG's
up.
calling.
Left clear. Building clear coming out.
You need to check that little nook.
Opening.
Alpha is Delta.
Left.
Yeah, I got eyes on.
Yep.
Left. Nobody.
He's directly west-southwest from us, the other side of that waist-high wall. It's like a fire team. Move around to the west, to the other side of this building. You have eyes on him.
Roger, it's a long way.
It's clear.
I know, but you're not gonna have eyes on him from this half.
Maybe we should go help them.
Just let you know, Alpha.
Okay.
Copy.
There's somebody in this building, I heard him.
I heard him too. I think he's in the next one actually.
Opening. Pine. Going left. Take the stairs.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're coming.
This is Charlie 2. I see Charlie's down.
Hey, let's go up, Charlie.
Copy, Charlie. Charlie's a problem, pushing your position. Help you out.
Copy that. First floor is clear. Second and third floor haven't been checked. Charlie's back up.
Back up.
Pushing up.
Delta, as soon as that looks clear.
Hey, he got you from the shower.
Coming across.
Well,
Clear.
I got him too.
Coming down. Alright, I'm gonna push left, you hook right, okay?
Yeah, Delta, Roger.
Yep.
Ready, set, go.
Clear.
Alright,
It was
pushing
a
up.
Spears.
Huh?
It was a clean kill.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Alright, top floor's clear.
No.
Charlie's building's clear.
Copy. That one's not.
That's over here.
Charlie's your actual still down.
No, I'm back up. I'm patching up.
Copy. Alright, 3-4, let's start making for the center of town. It should be the only area we haven't cleared. Charlie Bravo, are you guys still getting contact to your east?
We are taking fire from occasional buildings to our east, yeah.
Copy. Our rally was Alpha Delta towards the center of town. Clear this to the west of you.
Couple more behind us.
You got him, Bravo.
It's Alpha Delta, when you get done making sure the center of town's clear, let's take it back up toward the beast
I'm
quadrant.
double checking this building, make sure this wasn't the one it
everything
came
up there
from.
is clear. Some guys might have moved in since we went through there.
Anywhere. Jesus. I don't know where.
Going to the second
Delta
floor.
copies.
Bravo,
Oh,
copy.
guys.
Keep an eye on that other building, guys. That nobody's cleared those.
Going in, going left.
Blue on second floor.
Different building.
It's Alpha, we're looking in windows.
Alright, disregard.
We're not seeing anything.
Moving up, third floor.
Coming in.
Same for Delta.
Top floor is clear. This building's clear.
Copy. Charlie Bravo, you guys still in any kind of contact up there? You got everything pretty well cleared out?
Blew out.
Feels pretty clear.
Clear that one.
Alpha's picking it up back northeast.
Repacking mags real quick. I'll be on you in a minute. East around the corner of this building.
Shot at from the north.
Can you give us anything else?
Alpha, it should be right around that corner on your right. On your right, Alpha.
Yeah, it's one-time shooter to my 119.
Thank you. Sorry.
He's down.
Whoa, no.
Charlie, this is I got done to my last 2 mags here.
I think we're almost done.
Copy. I'm gonna stumble on all those words I just tried to say.
Clear.
Alright, top's clear.
Let's keep this south.
Alright, I'm moving to you. I'm with you, Charlie.
Alright. I think we're done, basically.
Okay.
Let's keep pushing through this.
Checking the garage. Garage is clear. Going left.
He's down.
This is Charlie, we had a straggler, he's down.
Going left up the stairs. Upstairs is clear.
Coming out.
Yeah, that should be it.
Top is clear. Yep.
3-4, this is Alpha.
Send it.
Dropped 1 times on the northern side of town. It's looking pretty clear.
We cleared that already, I remember clearing.
Copy.
Yeah, firm.
Alright, let's just set up over here to the southwest. I think we're almost done.
Alpha's gonna stick here, lock down the north and east.
I don't want to brag or nothing, but I think we do fucking good at this shit.
Pretty good for us.
Delta set up on watching southeast and east.
Yeah, I know weapon squad at that. We don't do this stuff.
Alright, 3-4. We feel like we got the town pretty well cleared.
Alpha A firm.
Charlie A firm.
Bravo A firm. Delta Roger.
I'm just gonna see if Mike is nearby, I could use a shot.
Is there a backpack laying in the road? What is that? That's a kit bag. That's someone's kit bag laying in the road.
3-4, index. Let's rally around Charlie's position.
Hey, who's missing a backpack?
Disregard,
How many? They're everywhere.
Yeah, we'll rally here. There's a bar somewhere.
Sergeant Bird, who's missing a backpack? Do you see this shit? Look down the road. There's a backpack laying in the road on there.
Do you want to go to the bar?
Yeah, it's a kit bag. Just laying in the street.
Huh. Look at that.
Weird. Oh, that's Sergeant Bird's when he went down. That's where you went down at earlier. Remember when we got pinned up in those little fucking...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where I
Bullshits.
fucking dropped something.
Interessante.
Huh.
Wait, can I get a morphine?
Yeah, Delta, Alpha, where are you guys going?
The bar?
Oh, negative, we're rallying here, sorry.
Well, we can see it.
Yeah, I know, but we're already here, and I'm lazy.
We've now found something Bird loves more than alcohol.
Crazy.
Yes.
Oh, condition 4.
I need a shower from how much Sergeant Lyon enjoyed throwing HE at buildings.
Oh my god, that
Did
was
he-
so fun.
Did he yeet his skeet all over you?
Delta, you didn't try.
Thanks,
gotta
Mike.
Try that, Delta. That is a blast.
Haha.
Literally.
Yeah, Sergeant Lyon hit like 7 buildings, and Delta I hit like 1, I think.
Wow. Well, the one he engaged was moving.
All right. So how we feeling, guys?
Really pretty good for a weapon squad. That was a big freaking town. We cleared it all by ourselves with very minimal casualties.
I think the only spot we ever really got hung up at was when we got pinned down in that little weird fence shack area where there was 5 dudes butt fucking each other in a shack.
Yeah. So that's always the hardest part whenever we do mount. And like even when we do compound clearing, the hardest part is always getting the initial foothold, because you know when you get the initial foothold, you're getting engaged everywhere, right? Because you're punching in basically, and you're getting hit from 3 sides. So we did pretty well there. We found a good position, which was that fenced area, and once we took it, you know, we were pretty much rolling from there. So yeah, it was a little bit of a fuck up there, but the initial breach is usually where the fuck up's gonna happen if there's gonna be one. So I'm not that worried about it. Like everybody did well there, even though like I went down. There was also and I will apologize for this, there was a guy in a building we couldn't get to who was shooting out of it through a wall, which is also like why I went down and somebody else went down. So I did get rid. I actually killed him because we were shooting him through the wall. Apparently he could shoot out. We couldn't shoot in with fucking 240 ammo. So that was a little bit of a fuck up on my end, because I didn't realize that building was one we couldn't get at, but that's part of why we took all those casualties there. There like 3. There's only like 3 guys that went down to him, and I didn't help anybody back up too. Y'all fucking did good securing that and getting people up. So, I'm gonna just start at the beginning, the movement in. Once again, I didn't really think we needed to work on fire and maneuver a whole lot because we've been working on it a lot. But that portion of it, the fire and maneuver, was really good out of both formations. I was pretty happy with it. A little slow coming out of the wedge, the squad wedge, but it was a weird angle we got hit at, and you know it was kind of bound to be a little bit slow. But when the flank did happen, we basically had already just destroyed what was there with the base of fire, which is why I'm coming to really love that wedge, because there's just such a huge base of fire no matter which side gets hit. Once we got into town, I already kind of talked about the first little area. I hope everybody understood what I was trying to do with our movement, basically around the outskirts, so I'll draw it real quick. So the intent was kind of to do something like that with a spiral, where we started on the outskirts and worked our way in. The reason we wanted to do that was what I just talked about with the initial punch. On the initial punch in, you're always going to be engaged from 3 sides, your front, right, and left. Once we secured that by heading south, we're only going to be getting engaged from 2, you know, which is hopefully our right and our front, a little bit in the rear to begin with. But we didn't really, you know, we came from the north, so by going south, we should be pretty secure. The key to that was to keep moving, which we did a pretty good job of. Our pace throughout this whole thing I thought was great. It was slow, but it was steady. And what the pace did, just from my perspective, so what I did, and I didn't really spend very much time working with the enemy soldiers other than when there was armor coming in, was I had about 10 squads patrolling around the outside of town so that when you guys started shooting, they would start coming in. So if you didn't move, they would fix you and kill you. We kept moving just enough, basically, that they couldn't get to us and pin us in, or we would move to a position and see them, which is where that slow, steady pace has to always come in. The worst thing we can do with in any situation is just stop movement and start shooting. We never really did that today, which is great. We never did it in our last training either. But by just moving that little bit, we kept finding the guys that were trying to flank us as they were flanking us. So part of the reason you guys were getting engaged from areas we'd already cleared is because those squads were just kind of trickling into town as we moved around and reoccupying areas that we took. And I don't really think we took that many casualties from guys behind us. From what I saw when I looked at the map at the end of it, there were 1 or 2 guys we missed. They probably didn't shoot at us. I let them come out and you guys pretty much dropped them instantly. The other guys we missed were in walls and stuff, so I'm not that worried about that. There were, I think, 2 guys I fucked up when I put them down. So hopefully those guys, I know the one guy did kill a couple of us, but hopefully the other one didn't. So if you saw a couple guys in the walls, I apologize for that. But the thing I just wanted to reiterate is our spacing was good throughout this whole thing. Teams were fucking talking, which is great. And when contact came at a weird angle, we were pretty much dropping it, or if we couldn't drop it, everybody knew where it was. And because our spacing was so good, everybody could see everything. So if Delta couldn't see it, but he'd call up somebody in the north, you know, I might be able to see it, or Bravo could see it, or Alpha could see it, even though Delta couldn't. So that's kind of the key point to that, you know, keeping our spacing not extreme, but spread out to a point where you can support each other, but you're not on top of each other. That way, if one person can't see it, somebody else can. So I thought that was pretty good. A lot of these buildings are really big clears, and a couple of them I did load a couple of them up intentionally with a lot of people to make it a difficult clear. As far as I could tell, pretty much every building we went in, only one person went down. Other than that, like I said, that first little spot, which is good. I saw a lot of throwables. I know Sergeant Lyon brought it up. Excuse me. The fucking HE, the first one I actually saw you kill the fucking guy, which is perfect. Got a guy shooting out a window and you can't fucking see him. Yeah, fuck his day up. That was perfect. That guy got completely fucked. I didn't see the second one, but just remember we got that in our back pocket. It's, you know, a big, very precise grenade launcher, essentially. So our ability to shoot through walls, like I said, gives us a capability the rifle squads don't have. They have to put a grenade in the room. We don't even have to see the fucker. We just have to shoot in his general vicinity, and he's going to die. I believe, Sergeant Lyon, both those guys that you engaged went down, right?
In the second building?
I don't know what the second building, but both times you fired, like, you killed people, right?
Yes. There were two guys in the second building. I'm not sure that my explosion killed them both. They were both in the same room together. Somebody else was in there after me, and I heard some gunfire, so I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, Sergeant Lyon, you killed one, and then Corporal Thompson dropped the other one. And as we pushed in, that was all that was in there.
Right. So just keep that. Like I said, the HE rounds are something we don't use a lot. Like, we know that they're really good for infantry in the open, but keep it in mind for MOUT, especially buildings. You know, if we got a shooter in a window, fuck them. You know, we always try to shoot through the walls with the 240s, which does work, but you know, if we can't fucking see them or we can't fucking kill them, that's an option. Spear's good.
Thank you, Sergeant. I presume that's something we have to have clearance for, though. We can't just go hot HE in a town normally, right?
Normally, no. So the rule of thumb has always just been fucking use your brain. If you see civilians, typically, you know, we're gonna completely restrict HE, or we're gonna try not to even use it. But if we don't see civilians, like this town didn't have any, you know, the rule is basically don't fucking destroy the fucking city. You know, we're not here to level it, but, you know, if you got a guy in a window or something, you know it's an enemy, you've confirmed it's an enemy, then, you know, yeah, you're clear on it. If there's civilians present, like in our last FTX, where we had civilians all over the place, that's a situation where you wouldn't, you know, obviously you wouldn't want to use it. Even if you didn't know you had a hostile in the room, because they were so mixed in. Sergeant Lyon.
If I could just add to that, that different in a platoon setting, because we can see where all of our guys are here, you know, using our device or whatever. But in a platoon setting, you're never going to be 100% sure there isn't some other squad on the other side of that building that you got to be worried about. A friendly squad, I mean.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, usually if we're gonna do it, obviously, if you're not sure, ask. That's always an option. If you're not sure what's there, just fucking call it up and ask. And I'll either tell you yes or no, or I'll tell you to wait a second. But, you know, if you ask, obviously then it's on me. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot. Like I said, our mount looked pretty good. I didn't see much of the stupid stuff that drives me nuts, which is people hanging in doorways and fucking blocking stuff up, other than when we got shot, which is understandable when that happens. But it wasn't. I don't think I saw anybody actually go down in a doorway or go down where they're completely blocking a hallway or something. You know, unless they were taking contact. So overall, pretty good. Pretty good training today. So I'll send it down, Alpha.
Nothing from Alpha. Take a second.
Bravo.
Oh,
Nothing from Bravo.
Speak up, Bravo. You say nothing?
Yes.
I did have one quick thing, Sergeant.
Yeah, send it.
I just wanted to say thanks for the fill-in. Thank you, Sergeant.
Yeah. Charlie.
Nothing from Charlie. I was impressed. I thought this went really very smoothly considering the size of the town versus the size of our squad.
Yeah, there were, and believe me, you guys did really well. I didn't throw a ton of armor at you, but there were a lot of guys in here. So yeah, this went very good. I'm happy with it. Delta.
Thank you, Sergeant. No.
Doc.
Thanks, Sergeant. I know you brought this up at the start, and Okay, yeah. For casualties that are in the open, again, I know I brought it up last week, but it's start, smoke, threat, action, recovery, treatment. So, smoke as close as you can to the casualty, but past them so you can actually see them, pick them up, or drag them. Threat, look for a kill or what down them. Action is suppress or kill that threat, then recover them, then start treatment. We did not deal with that today. It was absolutely brilliant. As far as using CLS and also just general treatment of casualties, calling things up, it was good. I do have something to go over with a big wedge, but I can take it up with you, Sergeant, after this. That's all. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, Doc, for filling in. Anybody else? All right. Remember, everybody, we got our fucking FTX tonight. If you haven't read the op board, it's a mounted patrol. So make sure you RNU that.
Great.
In a couple hours. And other than that, good training today. You're dismissed. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, 3-4.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Whose bag is that?
Hey, guys, thanks for watching. We'll bring this back up for the FTX here shortly.
When I